when you have all of the rate volatility and the movement going on, I mean, it's really hard to predict with a forward curve because the forward curve is never right. So a forward rate curve is really just what the market's pricing and prediction of where rates might be in the future. It is by no means an actual black and white indication of where rates are headed. It's a conglomeration of economic news, every Fed comment that comes out, and also actual trades that happen in the marketplace. So you can take a lot of this data, which, actual trades are being made every day, and create some kind of forward curve or projection of where rates might be in the future, but it never hits that and it's never really right. But when you have forward curves, I mean, it's anyone's best guess because no one can predict where interest rates are going to be. Nobody has a crystal ball. So if you do have some kind of forward curve, which, we do a lot of forward curve modeling here at 30 Capital Financial also, but what we do is we take that forward curve and we can apply that to a lot of different things. So you can project it on your floating rate amortization schedule just to project where your payments might be, and also where your hedge payments might be to kind of see where that net difference is. We can also use that forward rate curve analysis to push out and stress cap rates. Also, people think or know it's somewhat tied to the 10-year treasury. So if you have forward rate projection on that, you can kind of stress where cap rates might widen or tighten based on that forward curve. And people also use that for an investment analysis too, for discount rates and doing some DCF, discount cash flow analysis on a lot of things, as well as what we do here for yield maintenance and defeasance calculations. So, we might be able to calculate what something is based on today's rates, but we can also project it out, for the future based on forward curves. So we do a lot of things with the forward rate curve, but again, it is never right. It's never accurate. Historically, it's never been accurate, but it's the best that we have. So outside of taking current rates and stressing it or doing some kind of sensitivity analysis, you can do the same thing with a forward rate curve analysis and some testing and stressing. So roundabout answer, Walter, but there is a lot of things going on. The forward curve has been moving around like crazy. I mean, our forward curves from earlier this year look nothing like they look now that the Fed and everyone's thinking rates might be where we are higher for longer. But that does create some opportunity for people to put some trades on. So one aspect of interest rate hedging and derivatives is people treat it almost like investing or almost gambling for that matter. So if you really know how the forward curve works and how people price things, you can play in the swaps market, like an options trade or something, and kind of flip in and out of it, so long as you're well capitalized and are willing to potentially pay out as well as take some gains as well. So it is an option, and that's kind of why it's hedging, but it is something that is very interesting. That we see in here of a lot. It just takes a lot of sophistication and sometimes a lot of capital, just because you might have to post a lot of money up front and they might have margin calls all along the way just to keep everything in check.